Have you ever been sitting on the couch late at night, half asleep, and heard it in the dark? That sound? Scratch, scratch, scratch. You look over and there she is again, going at that same spot behind her ear with her back foot, or twisting around to pull at the fur on her belly with her teeth. And maybe lately you've started to see it. A little thin patch where the fur used to be thick. A tiny scab. A spot of skin peeking through that shouldn't be showing. And that quiet little knot forms in your stomach. Is she hurting? Is this my fault? Why can't I make it stop? My friends, I see this cat every single week in my clinic, and I promise you that worried feeling you have right now, that's not panic, that's love. So let's turn it into a plan. Now, what if I told you that one of the gentlest, cheapest things you can do for that raw, miserable skin sits in a little bottle, costs about the price of a coffee, and goes right into her bowl? No cone of shame. No harsh chemicals rubbed onto sore skin. Just one small spoonful of the right thing, once a day. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw the promise. But I'm going to be more honest with you than a lot of videos on this are, because that spoonful is only half the story, and the other half is the part that actually saves her skin. So stay with me, because if you only do the spoon and skip the second half, you'll wonder why she's still scratching. Let me guess what you're thinking right now. Come on, Dr. Lucas. One spoonful? If it were that easy, my cat wouldn't be scratching herself half raw. And you know what? You're right to push back. So let me be completely straight with you. This spoonful is not a magic cure. Anyone who tells you that a single ingredient will stop itching forever is selling you something, and I'd rather earn your trust than sell you a fairy tale. Here's what it actually is. It's a real, proven way to calm inflamed skin from the inside. To turn the redness and the reaction down a few notches so she stops feeling like she's on fire. And when you pair it with the one hidden cause we're about to uncover, that is when so many of my itchy little patients finally get real relief. There's genuine biology behind it, and I'll show you exactly how it works. No mystery, no secret potion. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Lucas Aoki, your neighborhood cat vet, and welcome back to the channel. In my clinic, an itchy, over-grooming cat is one of the most common things cat parents bring their cats in for. It never stops. And here's the part that tugs at me a little. So many of them walk in having already tried something they found online first. And some of those natural remedies for cats are, honestly, dangerous. A few of them can poison a cat. We'll get to those, and I'll tell you exactly which ones to throw out tonight, because today we do this the safe, gentle, honest way. But before we go one more step, please, do not feel guilty. You did nothing wrong. A scratching cat is not a sign of a bad owner. It's a cat trying to tell you something. And the simple fact that you're here, looking for the right answer, means you're listening to her. That's exactly the kind of cat parent she needs. Now here's the reframe I want you to really sit with, because it changes everything. When a cat itches, our instinct is to treat the skin. The scratching, the spot, the bald patch. We want to fix what we can see. But the skin is only the smoke. Today, we go find the fire. So here's exactly what I'll walk you through in the next few minutes. First, the number one hidden reason cats itch, the one almost everyone rules out, for the wrong reason. Second, the one small spoonful I add to the bowl to calm that angry skin. Third, the natural remedies you must never put on a cat, because a couple of them can genuinely harm her. And finally, the simple 10-second daily routine that ties it all together. And listen, a lot of you have also written to me about cats throwing up more than they should. That's not always just hairballs, and I made a whole video breaking it down. Watch it right after this one, it'll surprise you. So let's start with number one. And it's the hidden cause almost everyone gets wrong. It's fleas. I know what you're about to say. Dr. Lucas, my cat is indoor only. I've looked. There are no fleas. And I believe that you looked. But here's the trap, and it's the single most common wrong turn I see. Cats are extraordinary groomers. They are obsessive about it. So when a flea lands on them, they hunt it down and eat the evidence before you ever get a chance to see it. You're not going to find a flea circus crawling across her back. You'll find one meticulous cat and no proof. And here's the part that really matters. It's called a flea allergy. In a cat who's allergic, it does not take an infestation. It takes one bite. One. The cat isn't reacting to the number of fleas. She's reacting to a protein in the flea's saliva. So one single bite can set off days of that frantic, miserable scratching. That's why I don't see any fleas is the wrong reason to rule them out. So here's what to do. Rock solid, cat-specific, vet-approved flea prevention. Every single month, all year round, on every pet in the house. Yes, even the indoor-only cat. Yes, even in winter. This is the foundation, and nothing else works well until this is in place. And now the warning I need you to hear more than anything else in this whole video. Please listen closely. Never ever put a dog flea and tick product on a cat. Some of them contain an ingredient called permethrin, and it is acutely toxic to cats. It can be fatal. A cat is not a small dog. Their bodies are completely different. Cat-specific product approved by your vet, always. If you take one thing from today, take that. Now, number 2, the spoonful itself. This is the calm the skin partner, the teaspoon I promised you. It's omega-3 fatty acids, specifically the two called EPA and DHA, the good oils that come from fish. Here's why it works, plainly. Those oils are anti-inflammatory from the inside, and they help rebuild the skin's own barrier, the layer that holds moisture in and keeps irritation out. When that barrier is strong, the skin is calmer, less reactive, less itchy. It's not magic. It's just good biology working the way it's supposed to. Here's how to use it, and this part is important. Use a fish oil that is formulated and dosed for cats, and follow the label or your vet on the amount. Start small, often just a fraction of a teaspoon, not a big human tablespoon. Stir it into her wet food once a day. Start low for 2 reasons. Too much fish oil gives cats loose stool, and it does add calories, which we don't want to sneak up on you. So, small, once a day, into the wet food. And here's the honest limit, because I always give you the limit. This spoonful soothes and strengthens. It does not kill a single flea, and it will not cure an underlying allergy on its own. It's the partner to fixing the cause, not the whole fix. And skin is slow. Give it a few weeks before you judge it. Healing takes time. One quick note. If your cat has any diagnosed condition, kidney, liver, thyroid, or she's on any medication, just check with your vet before you add anything new. 2 seconds of a phone call. Total peace of mind. Now, number 3. The natural remedies you must throw out tonight. And please listen closely, because this is where love goes wrong with the best intentions. These are the internet and dog world cures for itchy skin. And on a cat, a few of them are poison. Never tea tree oil, never any essential oil, not rubbed on the skin, not put in her food, and not even in a diffuser filling the room. Cats cannot process these oils the way we can. They're toxic to them. Never garlic. I know you've seen the garlic repels fleas trick floating around. On a cat, that trick damages her red blood cells and can make her seriously anemic. It's not a home remedy. It's a feline poisoning. Skip it entirely. And never apple cider vinegar on raw or broken skin. She'll groom it right off. It stings an open wound, and it fixes nothing. These are things built for other animals or passed around online. Your cat is not a small dog, and she is not us. She needs cat safe, and cat safe only. And number 4, when it's bigger than the bowl. I have to be honest about the line, because your cat deserves that. If her skin is raw, oozing, or scabbed over. If she's chewed herself an open, weeping sore. If there are large bald patches. If she's also gone quiet, or off her food, or just not herself. Or if you've nailed the flea prevention and given the omega-3 a few weeks and she's still scratching, that is a vet visit. That is not a moment for a bigger spoonful, because at that point we may be looking at a food allergy, or a skin infection that needs real medicine, or, and this is one people miss, overgrooming that's actually about pain somewhere else, or stress. Cats sometimes lick a spot raw because a joint underneath hurts, or because something in their world feels unsafe. Your vet can help you tell the difference, and there's no shame in needing them. That's what they're for. So let me tie this into one simple rule you'll actually remember. I call it the itchy cat routine, and it takes about 10 seconds a day. Foundation. Soothe. Watch. Foundation. Cat-specific flea prevention, kept up every month without fail. This is non-negotiable. It's the ground everything else stands on. Soothe. 1 small spoonful of cat-dosed omega-3. stirred into her wet food to calm the skin from the inside. And watch. Take one quiet moment while you're petting her to actually look at her skin and run your fingers through her coat. You'll catch a new scab or a thin patch early. When it's easy, instead of late. Foundation, soothe, watch. And remember, these are toppers and habits sitting on top of a complete meat-based diet. Your cat is a true carnivore, and nothing in a spoon replaces real food or your vet. Give the whole routine a few weeks. Skin heals slowly, so a little patience is part of the medicine. And here's what I want you to hold on to tonight. By taking these few minutes to learn the safe way to help her, to soothe her skin, and more importantly, to hunt down the real cause, you are proving, in the quietest way, just how deeply you love her. She can't say thank you, but her skin will. If this helped, please hit that like button. It's a small thing for you, but it tells the algorithm that gentle, safe, honest cat advice deserves to reach more worried cat parents who are lying awake listening to that same scratching in the dark. And subscribe, so you never miss our deep dives into keeping your cat healthy and comfortable. Then tell me down in the comments. I read them. Is your cat scratching behind the ears, or is she pulling at the fur on her belly? And be honest, are you already using flea prevention that's made for cats all year round? Let me know, and I'll try to point you in the right direction. Until next time, give your sweet cat a slow, loving blink from Dr. Lucas tonight. Stay gentle, trust your instincts, and I'll see you in the very next video.